wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. Ad Astra at
Wait, aren't you Captain of Sword? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our I wasn't with Swordfish. Oh, you really gave it to those Shogun. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edges. In fairness, the victory's declared, and all of a sudden, I don't know what else it could be. And all the more so now that you're back.
What a nice guy. What?
I've definitely seen you somewhere. Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. We're at peace now, finally. And I, for one, intend to make the...
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep.
I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break.
What? Exactly. Everyone knows you can't
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks.
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. He's one of her closest advisors.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but... welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna...
Admit it! I knew something was off about a Tenryo commission.
I'm innocent.
Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do... Take him away!
Wait! Kokomi! There you are! Something's going down over here! You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his...
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned, but before we make any decisions over whether this... If he's guilty... Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns, sir.
Of course. I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up... but then...
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryo Commissioner colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to...
What, the Tenryo Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? We met a representative, but...
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin, Kujo-Sara and I, but just as arrangements for the peace talks. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamis... Sir, are you quite...
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that...
Very well. However...
Yes, of course.
Matsuda?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you. All right.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the... Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded.
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically. I think we have 3 options available. Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example. A store of gun... If we manage to discreetly set the... They'd be caught completely off... Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
That will depend on our assessment of our... A surprise attack from the air... With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk... If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which... All right. Well, drug... I haven't had much... Still, okay. Allow me...
Shouldn't get careless.
Steady as stone.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Let's fight. You can't run. Well. No fairy tale ending for you. Prepare yourself.
I must leave no stone unturned. Let's dance.
Rest and rebuild.
You haven't seen the last of us. You need to hurry up. Unfortunate fault. Bet you weren't ready for this. Now's our chance.
Leave it all to me.
Like rams to the slaughter.
Wasn't quite what I'd call by the book. But it happens. Battles are complex things, and the situation evolves constantly. It doesn't always help to stick too rigidly to a predetermined plan. And yet, I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers... let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All right, time to take a look around. Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! This is way too dangerous! Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? Here's a what? So these are the Fatui food supplies? Kokumi! Kokumi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile? We're not just gonna...
Don't worry. I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to...
Kokumi,
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example.
huh?
Nothing. Come on. It's not long...
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast!
My goods! You got them back, huh? Thank you, you see?
Based on the information, had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But...
No ifs.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting You have already admitted...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking side. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there.
Your Excellency, those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for Shrine-You.
I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. But if I may, I know the peace talks are coming.
I understand your concern. I'm going to take these items back to the Sang... Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the statue of the Seven. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have...
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy... Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear.
Your Excellency, I beg you, if we reckon...
Come on, that's ancient history.
I know.
I appreciate your concern.
Wonderful. We're all...
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency! Isn't this the captain of Swordfish?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time. Are you all right? This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic! You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay! The victory feast! clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
That's the name of the game. There'll be some watashi.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
It's still a bit sore.
That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer. How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such as... let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a... The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And as far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on...
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look. Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look. So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna...
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor
No. It's...
You...
No. It's just a figure of speech. You noticed? To be honest, constantly You're some... But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up... So... Don't worry. I have to make...
Is there anything we can do to...
I should be... I was reading a book last time I was here, but...
We'll find it for you. And then we'll read it out to you, to help you recover.
You do that for me? Thank you. I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance. This is a lot of... Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? Swordfish Captain came...
That's just, give it here.
Guess that was... It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even... Ooh, it's... Well... Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud? Yes.
Kokomi? Kokomi! Oh no! Tonight's the victory feast!
please?
Yep, you...
Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
Woohoo!
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
That's great!
Welcome, everyone! Recently, none of us can know. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you. Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather? I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service.
Oh, no.
Come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be...
Okay, well...
Hey there. care for some fruit and veg. Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. You know, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is. Ugh. This guy smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish too, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Ugh, this guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation? What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
We'll see. You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, we made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission!
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. We can't trust the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun. But we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that?
His point does kind of... Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand? For the sake of victory, we embodied the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryou Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Nomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away! A few things. The whole thing about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the...
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were... I think I understand what Kozin means when he's... The talks don't begin until tomorrow. But both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are I highly suspect that one of Kozin's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryo Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste...
Sounds like a really tricky situation.
Don't let it worry you. What's done is these soldiers crossed the line, but the Let's meet here again.
No traps, no poison smoke. How unimaginative.
Have a load of this. Let's move. Have a load of this. Let's move. That all you got? Have a load of this. You can't run. Well, neither can I. Let's move. Have a load of this. Let's move. Have a load of this. Let's move. Have a load of this. Let's move. Have a load of this.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. Here, take this. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes. I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Whoa, this is huge! Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, Wow, there's so many! But you've thought of a solution to...
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this response... Excellent! Okay, time to head off. beautiful made wood. Steady as stone.
Is it time for a magic show? Over here! I will protect you.
It's been a...
Yes. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. He experienced...
Seems reasonable. The first item is the Maritime Administration issue. During war, we intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami
That's fine. But if they're paying any losses they sustain due to issues of public...
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is...
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island...
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in... Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are...
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term.
With all due respect...
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already! You just want to take everything away from us! Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 17? Kokomi! Which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns. But Madam Kujo, this is rather serious.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here. Speak. Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us...
Oh, one day, we bear my sincere...
For the time being...
It seems that I will lay this issue aside. As for the trade...
Seems like...
I never knew the grand strategy. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that I recommend you...
I will bear this in mind. I shall take my leave.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou fortunately.
But Your Excellency, I want to keep fighting.
I understand your sentiment. During the war there that you saw on Watatsumi Island. I understand. It was largely
It's not your fault, either way.
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure. Neutralize you and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be warned, the training will be grueling. perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
I can feel... Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more. Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time. Do you think so? To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine... In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realize now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go. But that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Would you care to... If you ever...